All right, so let's take a look at the graphing calculator, and we'll do it's the last page on the review. So we'll do that, and then we have to add on to the graphing calculator. So please follow along. Ask any questions if you have any on the way. Okay. So all these are on the last page are basically the same type of problem, right? It's these are all projectiles of some sort. Okay. I'm going to do number 25 because number 25 is crazy, right? So you're given the equation, and you're given R and P. R is your revenue, and P is the price. So the price in this case is going to be your X value. R is going to be the revenue. So R is going to be Y, and X is going to be P. So we're going to put that into the equation editor. That's the Y equals right here. So we already have our Y. So we're going to have -4. Make sure you use the negative button down the bottom, not the minus. So -4 x squared plus 300x. Okay. So once we have that in, the question we're asked to find is what price will maximize revenue? Find the maximum revenue is the second part of it. So we got to find the peak of the curve, the max. So we're going to find the maximum value. So we need to find the max of this. Okay. So if we graph it, it's crazy. It's not going to show because it's huge. It's huge. So I need to change my window. But we kind of need to know what to change the window to. So we're going to do a quick cheat. So this is something that is not really taught, but you can look at the table. And you want to see where the table starts, because it's quadratic, because it has a 2 in it, right? So we're going to look at the Y values to see where they kind of max out and then start coming back down. So you could just kind of scroll through, and you can look at them. So they're going like 4,000, 5,000, 5,000, still going up. 56, you see it start to level off, right? 56, and now they're starting to come down. So you can see where they're coming down, and so that means that somewhere around 5,600 is our max. 5,600, 5,016, 5,624. So right in here, 5,624, somewhere around where X is about 37, but we got to find that exact amount. So I kind of know where the max is, so I know how to set my window up. It tells me how to set the window. All right, so now we're going to set the window. You set the window, we want our Y value to be, I don't know, 5,000, 5,700, somewhere 5,700, 5,500, somewhere in there. So window. So our Y max. Y max, we're going to make 5,000. Let's make it 650. Okay. And the Y minimum, let's go 5,610, because that's below kind of what we saw as the max, right? Okay, if you also looked at it, we knew that the X value was right around 37. So we're going to change our minimum to, let's make it like 30. And we'll make our maximum 40. And that should show us the peak on the graph. Hey, there it is, okay? Yes?
It said error for me.
Okay. I would have to look at yours, but since we're recording, I'll cut this out, so this won't be in there. Plus, I got to be under 15 minutes, so that's why I'm moving. Okay.
What's this error?
All right, so once we have the graph, let's go ahead and find this maximum, okay? We're going to do a calculation on the graph, so that means above trace where it says calc, that's what we want to use. Anything in blue, we have to push the second button. So second, trace, and we're going to do a maximum calculation, which is number 4. So our maximum calculation, we need to go left side first. That's what left bound means. So I need to be on the left side of the peak. Then it's going to ask us to do something on the right side of the peak, to enter a value on the right side of the peak, guess, and then it's going to give us our peak value. Down here, we can actually see where it is. So it's at 35 and then 5,600, but let's see if we can see that blinky spider. So there it is. So now I'm on the right side of the peak. I know I'm on the right side of the peak. Left side of the peak, so we're going to hit enter. And then we're going to move it to the right side of the peak. Doesn't really matter where it is as long as it's on the right side. You see it says right here. So we're going to enter. Okay, and now I went to calculator to guess that maximum. And boom, there's the maximum. So the maximum is at P being, the price being 37.5, so $37.50. And we can expect a revenue of $5,625 according to the equation that we put in. So that's how you find max. Okay.